Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cuts Reactions and my name's Greg, and I'm going to play something by Tom Paxton. And this is kind of cool. I have not heard this song, so I'm kind of excited. Uh, it's Lyndon Johnson Told the Nation. I think this is like 65, something like that, just after the Tet Offensive, and Lyndon Johnson saying that he wasn't going to escalate the war. So anyway, let's go ahead and listen to it. This is Tom Paxton. Oh, and by the way, there's if you've followed the link that I put in, I always put in the link to the original video at the down in the comments there. So if you go to that link and scroll below the song, they have a whole bunch of really good information. So you might want to check that out. Like I say, I always put those links in there because, some people want to go ahead and listen to the song without my bobbing head and all that shit, and where they can really see it. So anyway, here's Tom Paxton, Lyndon Johnson Told the Nation.
I got a letter from LBJ. It said, "This is your lucky day. It's time to put your khaki trousers on. Though it may seem very clear we've got no jobs to give you here, so we are sending you to Vietnam." Lyndon Johnson told the nation, "Have no fear of escalation. I am trying everyone to please. Though it isn't really war, we're sending 50,000 more to help save Vietnam from Vietnamese." I jumped off the old troop ship and sank in mud up to my hips. I cussed until the captain called me down. "Never mind how hard it's raining, think of all the ground we're gaining. Just don't take one step outside of town." Lyndon Johnson told the nation, "Have no fear of escalation. I am trying everyone to please. Though it isn't really war, we're sending 50,000 more to help save Vietnam from Vietnamese." Every night the local gentry slip out past the sleeping sentry. They go out to join the old VC. In their nightly little dramas, they put on their black pajamas and come lobbing mortar shells at me. But Lyndon Johnson told the nation, "Have no fear of escalation. I am trying everyone to please. Though it isn't really war, we're sending 50,000 more to help save Vietnam from Vietnamese." We'd go around in helicopters like a bunch of big grasshoppers, searching for the Viet Cong in vain. They left a note that they had gone. They had to get down to Saigon, their government positions to maintain. And Lyndon Johnson told the nation, "Have no fear of escalation. I am trying everyone to please. Though it isn't really war, we're sending 50,000 more to help save Vietnam from Vietnamese." Well, here I sit in this rice paddy, wondering about Big Daddy, and I know that Lyndon loves me so. Yet how sadly I remember way back yonder in November when he said I'd never have to go. But Lyndon Johnson told the nation, "Have no fear of escalation. I am trying everyone to please. Though it isn't really war, we're sending 50,000 more to help save Vietnam from Vietnamese."
Wow, an intense political statement there. One of the better anti-war songs ever done. God, man, that was just such a crazy war. And yeah, it was a police action. It was never called a war, even though I don't know how many people that died in it, but a bunch. For me, it was really intense, because the whole time that I was in high school, certainly, you knew that as soon as you turned 18, they were going to ship your ass off to Vietnam. And fortunately, by the time I hit 18, they were already doing the lottery, and I got a high number and didn't have to go. But man, a lot of people did, and it was bad. You know, it was really bad. A lot of people came out of it just absolutely broken. You know, and have never been able to put themselves together since. You know, it's like I say, it was a pretty awful war. One of my friends, you know, he was what you would call a conscientious objector, but there was no such thing in Oklahoma. The draft boards didn't recognize that at all. So you either went to Vietnam, or you went to Canada, or you went to jail, which is what he chose. He, you know, courage of his convictions, and he was there in Leavenworth for, you know, until they got amnesty and came home. So, yeah, pretty intense stuff. Uh, I don't know what to say. Like I say, it was one of the defining moments, I think, of our generation, or my generation, I should say. I know there's younger people that watch this, but yeah, for the people my age, it was definitely defining. And anyway, I hope you guys like that, and I'll be back in a minute and play something else. So hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.